The following program is brought to you by your friends at Podcast One. Don't forget to download our new Podcast One app.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's Employee of the Month, 2 months in a row. Leave a message at the... Hi, Jamie. It's me, Jamie. I just had a new idea for our song about the Name Your Price tool. So when it's like, tell us what you want to pay, hey, 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 and the trombone goes, blah, 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 and you say, we'll help you find coverage options to fit your budget. Then we just all do finger snaps while a choir goes, savings coming at ya, savings coming at ya. Yes? No? Maybe? Anyway, see your practice tonight. I got new lyrics for the rap break.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
Hello, welcome to another episode of Make Speidi Famous Again. And I think it actually might work this week because we have the whole cast of Jersey Shore who are famous. So, Spence.
Yeah.
What's the deal?
I'm definitely going to thank them for becoming superstars and ending the hills and taking away my millions and all my fame. I'm going to say, thanks, guys. I wanted to be humbled down to the gutter. Thanks. Hope you're happy. And I'm so excited you guys also have a new reboot and you guys get to go back on MTV and make millions again. I'm so happy for you guys.
Okay, so no envy there.
No.
No. So anyways, it's going to be really exciting. We love this show. This is one of our favorite. We know when we saw this come on MTV, we're like, well, there goes our show because it was just the next level and they're such a good crew together and they stick together. And anyways, it's hands down one of my all-time favorite shows.
Yeah, I'm a little upset we're not going to get to talk to Sammy Sweetheart. I really hoped her and Ronnie made it, and clearly they didn't because she's not participating in the reboot.
I love her.
So if you don't know, Jersey Shore is coming back to MTV first as a special called Jersey Shore Family Vacation, which looks unreal. I saw footage of a yacht. They're on a yacht, yes, partying. Shirtless, t-shirt time. They're tan. It's amazing. And then they've already been picked up for season 1 and season 2 of the Jersey Shore reboot, like actual seasons. So yeah, that's really cool. They get to go back on TV. Yeah, huh?
They're like a magic cast. I'm super excited for them. And we've never met them, strangely enough, right?
I'm actually nervous. I'm going to be starstruck. Be like, can we just start drinking? Where's the alcohol? Let's get drunk.
Funny. I wonder what they do with their kids on family vacation. Do they bring them or do they...
I think they have mothers that come and probably have the millions of dollars for nannies.
Oh, Gunner.
Gunner
wouldn't want a nanny. I'm really excited for them, too. But we did have Big Brother. We did Big Brother, and Situation did Big Brother, so I felt like we kind of knew him from that.
Yeah, he was amazing. Do not let me forget to ask him about Danica.
Yeah, about Big Brother.
So this girl from England who's a glamour model, which means she's naked in the newspaper each week. All due respect. Shout out. Nicola. Situation fell in love. I'm talking sprung like movie scene love with this glamour model, and she just played him like a freaking fiddle.
Wow, I cannot believe this Jersey Shore cast. This is so unbelievable that they would all come back on.
Well, we're definitely going to find out about Situation not going to prison. We're going to find out about what happened with Sammy and Ronnie to the point where Sammy won't do the show.
Yeah, I probably won't be in much of this podcast, but that's okay.
Why is that?
I'll probably be outside with Miracle Baby because he woke up a little bit early and is really fidgety, and he slept 12 hours last night, which is a record, so he's really energetic.
Oh, we had a record last night?
Yeah, we did. Not straight. I mean, he woke up off and on, but he slept the longest amount of collective hours.
You look very rested as well.
Thank you. I think I got 6 hours.
Woo!
Not
so Heidi's been getting a lot of hate out of the blue because of her mothering decisions. People are very upset that she pulled over because baby Gunner was crying, and she didn't want to be driving with him crying, so she pulled over and just walked on the street with him. And I don't even know if these are moms attacking her. They could be just
A lot of them are moms.
Did they prove it? Did they?
I click in on their site.
Oh, did you leave a comment
Sometimes,
like, you're a sucky mom, too?
No, but who knew mothering was so controversial, just like pulling over? Look, here's my theory. Throughout the history of time, there weren't car seats that babies just got strapped into. And I understand if you're a mom on the go and you have things you have to get to and you have a time schedule and other kids, I totally get that. I have no judgment either way. But for me, I didn't have anywhere to go, and Gunnar is my full-time job at this point. And if he's crying and I want to pull over to make sure he's okay, he doesn't understand why he's strapped in this car seat. And yeah, I'm sure he'll get used to it, and I know, and everyone tells me, but I can't do it. I wish we could just walk everywhere. Gunnar, why can't we just walk everywhere?
And then you're loving your mom group that thanks to this podcast you were accepted into.
Yeah. I love my mom group so much. I missed cocktail hour. We were going to try to go after, and that didn't quite work. But actually, I'm finding out a lot of the moms are friends of friends that I have. So it's almost like I've known them, but not. And they're really cool moms, but I just don't have time to, like, hang out with them, and they don't really either. So.
Oh, my God. Sorry if I just hurt your ears.
Let me guess.
What?
We're going to Taylor Swift.
Yes, my God.
The most important thing
in the history of the world. So Taylor Swift, if you just got to Earth, is the biggest freaking superstar to ever live. And she invited Spencer Pratt with a VIP Taylor Swift box. Plus one and a baby. And we will be going to her Pasadena Reputation tour. It's going to be unbelievable. And ready for this? We got an email from Taylor's publicist asking which night we were going to. Yes, baby Gunnar, you heard that right. So I don't know if that just they want to have a little special area for us, or if that's Taylor wants to, learn some of my dance moves. I don't know. But all I know is just know this, people. Prayers, they work. Because I've been praying to go to this concert and be invited by Taylor for like 3 years before this album even came out. And it happened. And it still hasn't really sunk in. It's so overwhelming that Taylor Swift.
It's so exciting.
It's just like, she knows who I am.
And Gunnar is going to love it, because he loves all the lights and action, and we've got his little headphones, so that will be fine. But that was so fun. So Spencer has had the box be like his date all week, and he did a little photo shoot. You can check out his Instagram at Spencer Pratt. And he took the box around. He took it to jiu-jitsu. He took it everywhere. So we're really excited. We're making sure we learn all the dances and all the lyrics. And we're going to get there like 20, so Gunnar doesn't have to cry, and we'll have an easy time. And hopefully they have a place to nurse at the concert. Excuse me, where can I nurse around here? Thanks. So that's really exciting.
Sorry, I just was actually looking at the photo I have of the box. I was just like, is this real? Are we talking about something that's real? But yeah, so it's going to be hard to have anything beat that, really. I can't think of anything. Oh, we're taking Gunnar to his first concert. We're going to go. She's going to brave it. So all you mom haters out there, Heidi's going to get in a car and drive all the way to Hollywood. And we're going to go into the Troubadour.
No, they're going to hate on that. You're bringing your baby to a concert, and I can't believe you kept him out late. I already hear this. I can hear this in my... can't win. You just can't win, people. You just got to live your life.
Why don't you just go away?
But it's also good to... it's like our test run for Taylor Swift also. Like getting ready for the concert, putting on his headphones. I can leave if we need to. I'm very excited. And I'm booking our trip to Colorado for this summer. That's one of the most
Shout out our sponsor,
things.
Little Nell in Aspen.
Nell.
That's right. We're going to be staying at the world's greatest hotel, the Little Nell. Yeah. Google that. Check that out, people.
A place called Aspen. Dumb and Dumber.
I do. I definitely do. You can quote Dumb and Dumber.
Okay, that wasn't very nice.
Well, you love the movie.
Uh-huh. Okay. Anyways.
Okay, that wasn't nice.
That was stupid comment.
That was a really dumb comment. You're dumber.
Yeah, you're dumbest. No, that's not true. You're really smart. So anyways, we're getting ready. We're excited. Lots of fun things coming on. Jersey Shore should be here any minute. I don't even know what to ask him. Oh my gosh, do you see him pushing up on his toes? He almost just tipped on his head. Oh my gosh, that was so big.
Oh my
Gunner
God.
rolled this week.
If Gunner rolled, Justin Bieber and Selena broke up, which is horrific to my life. I'm like still trying to pretend it's not happening. But shout out my new Twitter follower, Patrick Schwarzenegger. Yes, that's Arnold's son, who I think may have introduced Bieber to his rebound because Bieber has been seen with Patrick Schwarzenegger's girlfriend's sister. She has an interesting name. I forget what it is. I don't know, but she's came out of Bieber's house, but I'm going to just let it go because I can't be so emotionally attached to Jelena. I got to move on, It is what it is. We took Gunner to see Tomb Raider twice.
Oh my gosh, so the first time we leave because it's too loud. I go in for like 1 minute, and then we go into the next one, and they're like, "No, you're so lucky. It's extremely loud."
Yeah,
like, oh my
I guess
gosh.
at the Grove they have these new theaters that you pay more money and there's 60 extra speakers, so that backfired on us.
So you can't see Gunner, but this is a big deal. He is scooting. He's putting his little toes down and pushing up onto his knees. This is a big milestone in baby group. I see the other kids doing this. Gunner has never done this, and this is a really big, exciting deal. This is first step to crawling.
On another really big deal segue, well, I'll just say we signed the biggest deal that Speidi has signed since
the Hills.
Yeah, the Hills.
Since I was 19, just turned 19, and had a contract.
And now you're not 19 and you have a baby.
I'm 31. Thank you very much. I love being 31.
Gunner's favorite thing, you never guess this lately, his new favorite toy is a mirror.
Which is very common, Spencer, for babies.
Okay, I thought it was just like a
it's not a vanity
Pratt Jean thing.
No, it's not. You little jokester today. How much sleep did you get, Rapunzel? You little punner over there, little funny man.
No, I'm just stressed out. My hummingbirds all are infected with avian pox, so they're being treated for the next 30 days with
I was laughing
medicine.
At you.
Yeah, I know you wouldn't laugh at sick hummingbirds on the verge of death. So that's been stressful. Little Leggy's getting treated, but so there's hope. Everyone's gonna survive. I'm glad we caught it. So what's this little monkey doing?
I've never seen this. I'm just so Gunner is almost 6 months, and this is really showing. He's starting to crawl. This is the first step to crawling. I can't even believe it.
Oh, boo.
What the heck?
Hey, over here, son. Hey, look over here. It's Daddy.
Oh.
It's Daddy. Hey.
So I hope you have a good podcast with the Jersey Shore cast. I'll be somewhere else.
What are your questions you want me to ask for you?
I would want to ask Snooki and JWOWW what they do with their kids when they're filming. That would be interesting to me. I want to ask if they all get together still, if they have like family dinner throughout. I would want to ask,
how did you not spend all your millions?
Yeah, how they stuck together.
Did you not buy crystals? Is that it?
I'd want to ask who knew each other before the show, or if any of them did. I wonder.
So you got all the good questions. I think maybe I go breastfeed Gunner and you stay in here. Oh no, that doesn't sound fun, does it? No. Before we keep going on the greatest podcast in the history of the world, let's talk about Zulily. I just went on Zulily.com and purchased my favorite product, actually, my Aven Thermal Spring Water. And it was just so easy to do. All due respect to Aven, but it takes longer to even get it off Aven's site. Sorry, Aven. Than it did Zulily.com. It was just like, click, click, done.
And it's my new obsession, Zulily.com, where you can find something special every day, right, Gunner? Everything at Zulily is up to 70% off. And I got you a special discount on top of that.
Yeah? And Gunner, Gunner, what did you order on Zulily.com, son? Tell us. For a limited time, use the gift code Speidi to get 20% off your first order. Visit zoolily.com/Speidi and use gift code Speidi for our discount.
Zoolily.com is totally different from other online retailers. That's why it could take longer to get your order.
Go to zoolily.com/Speidi to get started and for full offer details. New sales are added daily starting at 6 a.m. Pacific.
And what's so cool is their expertly curated collections that are typically on the site for 72 hours. So if you see something you like, you need to snag it right away, everyone.
Yeah, and that's what's a lot of these other sites, it's overwhelming trying to find what you need. So for somebody like me that has ADHD and I can't really focus, it's like, thanks for curating what I need to buy, zoolily.com.
Exactly.
For a limited time, use gift code Speidi to get 20% off your first order. Visit zoolily.com/Speidi and use gift code Speidi for our discount. Go to zoolily.com/Speidi to get started and for full offer details.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive #1. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
New every Tuesday to Podcast One, Shenanigans with Sheena Shea from Vanderpump Rules.
Now I'm living in a new city.
Yeah.
I'm hanging with a new group of people. I have a new job. I'm in a different life. But watching back my old life from last year and my old apartment with my old boyfriend, like, it just started to get to where I'm like, I'm very happy in Vegas. And I know I say I'm happy. I always say that, but people don't even believe me anymore. But
you're like the girl who cried happy instead of the boy who cried wolf.
To hear more Shenanigans with Sheena Shea, subscribe exclusively on Apple Podcasts, PodcastOne.com, and the new Podcast One app. Don't forget to rate, review, and leave a 5-star rating.
All right, let's just jump right into this because we have real life superstars and they got a schedule and we are so blessed to have them. And backstory, the fact that I actually love the people that made me not famous and no longer a millionaire shows you, what level of superstars here. I have no resentment. They deserved it. They came and murdered the Hills. And I warned the cast of the Hills. I saw the trailer for Jersey Shore. I was like, you better step it the F up because we are gonna get smoked. And everyone's like, oh, Spencer, you're crazy. I'm like, no, we're dead. These are real conversations. Oh, wow. I saw it coming. I saw the trailer. I was like, it's over for us. So I just...
we were all fans of you.
No, but you guys...
Yeah, we did.
You guys brought the level needed to come to the network. And I'm still upset that they ended you guys. It was banging when I was ready for you to travel the whole damn world.
Right.
So I'm so thankful for MTV bringing Jersey Shore back April 5th. Global. Like that.
180 countries.
180 countries.
That is
we have to say that.
That should be said.
We get yelled at.
That should across all platforms. So that's the family vacation. And then MTV also picked up 2 seasons of the reboot. That's God just binging that. So I'm like legit stan for your guys' whole game.
Appreciate that. Thank you.
And I'm so happy to see you.
Would you come party with us?
I'm going to be tonight.
You coming tonight? Hell yeah.
I already got permission from
be falling
the
down.
mommy.
Yes, sir.
So first question is, how do you guys sit in a room together and all get along when you're all superstars? Because not even bands can do that. Rap groups can't do. Like, the fact that you guys came back together no matter what happened in the past, you guys, like, because there are people that are just like, F it, like, I'm not filming. Like, so how do you guys maintain the real family vibe that you guys have had since the duck phone day one?
I don't know. I hate everybody in this house.
Well, that's the thing. We're a family, and a family a lot of times they don't get along. Like, we get at each other every day. Like, we make fun of each other 24/7. This whole time, like, you guys could have Vinny all day today. Like that, we fight all the time, but we still come together.
We're really like brothers and sisters. Like unlike other shows, we really are like a family.
Yeah.
We have group chat. We talk every day. We keep in touch, and we also fight all the time.
Jenny looks like she's like working the audience.
I know.
Like a talk show.
But I will say this: around season 6,
Look at Price is Right.
we were burnt out, and it took the 5 years of missing each other and appreciating when the show ends and everything. Like you miss what you hated so much.
Yeah.
And I think,
It wasn't always like that.
Yeah.
The last couple of years, a lot of us didn't talk. And then maybe we just reached like a quote-unquote maturity level where we don't take ourselves so seriously and we can be in a room together because who cares,
Yeah. I mean, I think we realized that each and every one of us is like a flavor of ice cream. Like someone's best flavor.
Well, yeah, what do you like?
Listen.
He's a Neapolitan.
You know what I'm saying? Like,
he's Rocky Road.
Exactly. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? Vanilla can't be strawberry, and strawberry can't be chocolate. And you put us all together. You got your favorite sundae.
Oh, I like that.
He's never used that one, actually. That was brand new. That was exclusive.
That was brand new. That one.
He was thinking about that in the car on the way here.
It's exclusive, the ice cream gang.
I totally agree because like each one of you is such a star, and that's what made it such a unique thing. Like with your whole, it was a cultural phenomenon. I feel like each one of you couldn't do what the other person does. Like you all added to the show to make it such a big hit, and without each one of you I don't think it would have been. So it's not like you're competitive with each other, like you're saying. It's not like one of you outshines the other. It's like such a huge cosmic thing together.
I feel like we're like 8 strong personalities, but we're 8 different strong personalities. It's not each person is different in this house. Like I'm not like Vinny. Vinny's not like Pauly.
Right. Thank God.
Not like Mike. You're welcome.
I think I just said that.
Sally Ann said it the best. She was like, "You're all great on your own, but when you guys come together, it's like lightning in a bottle."
Yeah, the chemistry's great.
Planet. It's like, oh my God, I'm so excited. I'm like legitimate overwhelmed.
And then, but just not Sammy. What happened with Sammy?
Where's Sammy running?
Well, she
yeah, we need that.
she's just in a happy place, and she didn't want to. She was over this whole filming thing, over all of us being in a house together.
Yeah.
She didn't want to bring up toxic situations.
Actually, she made a statement with the New York Times.
What does that statement say?
Yeah,
it was rough.
I haven't heard it yet.
I haven't heard it.
It's in the article. They asked her.
They asked her? What did she say?
Jenny doesn't like that statement.
I'll pull it up.
Yeah, we don't want to misquote it.
Jenny has all the facts.
Just a little FYMTV, I'm crazy available for Sammy's spot.
Yes, sir.
I work for free. You know what I'm saying?
You'd be a funny through me.
Yeah, Spencer, sweetheart, let's go. But she
I
wrote
personally
that.
think she should have done it.
Oh, yeah. When I hear things like that, it's like with LC not doing the Hills reboot. I'm like,
crazy.
like why?
No.
Like, your Instagram will pop harder, girl, if you go on. Like it's just like, even if you don't want to get deep into the drama, like you can go on a little.
Wait, but is there a Hills reboot or no?
Well, she doesn't.
It has to be.
We heard about it.
So then there won't be if she doesn't do it?
No, it's just like it will. It's just like if it's just better when you get to everyone.
Exactly.
You know, like things can go. Like I'm definitely not missing this reboot. Minus Sammy, but it's a missing link. But hopefully season 2, Sammy will wake up and pop back on the game.
Exactly what I said.
You don't close the door in opportunity.
That's what I learned that the hard way.
I got it. I got it.
I
am extremely happy in every aspect of my life and want to avoid potentially toxic situations. I have just decided to live my life for me these days. Yeah, you don't get a second chance like this, she said. We definitely weren't being greedy and blah, 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 blah. No, that's it.
Oh, so there were allegations it was a negotiation, like she wasn't being greedy?
I don't know if it skipped to something else, but I just have decided to live my life for me these days.
Well, it's just an opportunity. People would die to have that opportunity that she turned down.
Holy, calm down.
Not people. Spencer would die for that. Like, not people. But
gratitude.
So before I forget this, have you guys seen MTV's like new hit show Siesta Key? Have you?
I fall asleep to that every night.
You gotta get 5 episodes in. You can commit. Like that's what once you're 5 in, just started season 2. All due respect.
Yeah, but I heard like someone's dad did it, and
it's the guy Alex's father.
It's he.
They were supposed to be like the second Hills.
Yeah, like the Hills, right? They're trying to be like the Hills.
I saw like a shark dragging video.
He was clear to charges.
I was over.
He was clear to charges.
She's good though.
I was kind of over.
You see him like hanging onto a dead dog.
Well, he was doing that for bait. He was using the dog as bait.
Oh my God, that was Photoshop. That was Photoshop. So nobody saw Siesta Key.
Spencer's looking out for his boy over here. He must know.
I review the show for Cosmopolitan.
All the good things, guys. It's a great show. It's so nice. They're really nice.
I'm gonna show it to my kids when she gets
and
older.
they did fly me to Siesta Key, and I got to party with the cast.
And
I
by being nice.
Well, I had a blast over there. They treated all the
animals great.
We were on the boat. Nobody was killed. They
went to a petting zoo.
I think you'd have more fun with us though.
Come on, these are kids.
We never missed one episode.
We're not fake. Like, we love Jersey Shore. Like, we were.
I always love to ask fans, who do you relate to the most out of the cast? Both of you.
Oh, that's a hard.
Like as a character.
Nicole, whose podcast is it?
I think it was Sammy because of the Ronnie relationship.
Wait,
and
what?
Just having
you had a relationship
on TV
on
was
TV.
So hard.
1 week.
Ups and downs and all
ups and downs, and just how hard it is being in a relationship on MTV. So I feel like that's why. But now I feel like obviously you guys, because you're moms, and every time I see, I'm like, how do they do it? What's going on? And so I feel like it's shifted as I've evolved.
Take this all due respect. I related to the situation because I felt like we had equal level egomaniac syndrome.
That was a maniac.
I definitely was like, oh man, he's got better abs than me. But I used to be tanner than all of you guys. Real back. I'll find some throwbacks when I used to sleep in a tanning bed every day. So when I saw you guys come with the tan, I was like, I should have been tan on the hills. I blew it. But no, I'm so happy.
But I think we were equal fans. You guys all. I watched The Hills. I like
me
too.
I love it. Oh my God, yeah.
You guys were before us. We watched.
The Hills is like pretty. Like we're like trash.
It's not trash. Raw was the
raw.
You could say we're trash.
I feel like you guys were more real. Like I feel like you had a real show. Like we partied really hard and it would get edited out. You know, so we were always like, why are we missing such good stuff? Because they wanted a different look. So we loved finally watching what we wanted out of the Hills. We were like, this is it. This is what we've been missing so much. So we loved watching that. We never missed an episode because that's when we started watching TV again too, and like sitting on the couch. So we're like,
because we were no longer rich and famous. Yeah, that was that time in our lives we relate to. Like real talk, Brody Jenner partied so hard during like the Hills time that I used to be like, how they're getting 9 million viewers having people party, and you got Brody living in clubs every night.
Yeah, we saw him down. We saw him.
You guys be like the class
polished.
Yes.
You guys are from
They wanted the in-house drama.
a little
boring.
You guys are from like the rich part of California. We're from like Seaside.
That was the question Heidi had. Who actually knew? Did anybody know? Going into the first season, anybody know each other?
I knew Sammy and Angelina.
Just when you say no, like met them?
There's like a club scene. There's like a club scene.
You knew of them.
There's a club scene out by the shore, and you would go to the same clubs every week. I would see them all the time. I knew them by name. Hey, what's up? I also had hooked up with Angelina before that.
That's gross.
With Angelina, it was just a hookup at the club.
What's that?
What does that mean?
Yeah, just to make out. Yeah.
Oh, that's a good question. What's do you have for the new season? Is there new lingo that's being introduced, or are we bringing throwback vintage lingo?
We actually, we still have our old lingo, but we made so many new.
But we never know what's going to come out because we don't know how they're going to edit. Yeah.
Shout out Sally. You better edit it good, Sally. You better bring it.
We love Sally.
Yeah, she's good.
She's great.
She's amazing.
So before we keep going with this awesome Jersey Shore cast here, right, Gunnar, let's talk about Beachbody On Demand. So I've been trying to get my post-baby body back, but I can't really go to the gym, and so that's why Beachbody is so amazing. amazing for me. I can stream it. It's the best deal in fitness, and you can try it absolutely free. So right now, get a special free trial membership of Beachbody On Demand where you text Speidi to 303030. You will get full access to the entire platform for free. All workouts, the nutrition information, and support totally free. Again, just text Speidi to 303030.
Next time you're doing their Brazilian butt lift workout, I'm definitely going to IG live you because it is one of my favorite things to watch. I don't know why.
That's because I'm getting back in shape, and that's what's so great, too. I can do it from home, so for working mom or if you just don't have enough time to get to the gym, it's definitely just way more convenient. So there's different ones. So you can get motivated by celebrity trainers like Shaun T, Tony Horton, and Autumn Calabrese. They have hundreds of effective workouts.
My turn. I want to talk about Beachbody On Demand.
Which one are you doing, Spencer? You've done P90X, too. You're really good at that.
My dad bod, thanks to P90X, is ripped. If I didn't eat cake all day long and I just did the P90X Beachbody On Demand, I would look like one of our episode guests. Like, I would look like this situation from 2008.
It'd be Insanity, which is another one that you can try. So
it's the best deal in fitness, people.
Yeah.
And listeners of our show can try it absolutely free. You should be like Heidi and live stream your Brazilian butt lift workout and tag Heidi.
Yeah.
For motivation inspo goals. Tag Gunnar Pratt, too. Have you guys caught Floribama?
Oh, no. Hell no. Oops.
No. We're very nice. We're all listen. We're all very competitive, and that's what it is. We're very competitive in general. And
No, but the good thing about Floribama is that they brought back
to make us look so
our
good.
show.
Yeah.
Because the fans were so annoyed, like, what is this? Like, yeah, it's a good time, but we want the original OGs.
Yeah.
So that's how we came back, I feel.
Here's my thing with that, and it's not disrespectful to them.
Backhand
but,
the compliment right
we are, we have the dynamic that we have because we're all the same but different. When casts like Siesta Keys or Floribama and all those get together, it's forced, but it's very much like the real world, where you're taking completely different dynamics of personalities and putting them in a house where we all share the common denominator.
Like
lifestyle.
pasta, you know?
And like you guys. And I feel like that's why you're so successful. There was a common denominator throughout the whole show.
Just threw random people in and hope they make like
let's see what happens.
So that's like when everyone's like, you're like them or you're like this. No, we're like ourselves because there's only going to be one. Right. If I had to relate them to someone, I would relate them to the real world.
I mean, we did meet Amy and Nilsa, and they were nice.
Oh, I'm sure they're all fantastic.
Oh, my God.
What about Angelina coming back? Is she back?
That's a...
She's not back.
We'll just say she comes and it's quite...
She comes in hot. She comes in hot.
We always say, remember how we say show. Hit the...
It got real crazy. No, it just got crazy.
It was crazy.
Okay. Yeah. Good work, Angelina.
Primary, right?
Well, she's not doing the press tour, so I have to say something.
She ain't on the billboard.
She's not on Sunset.
She wanted to come on this podcast and like give some scoop, and we're like, "You keep that scoop. We don't want. You don't want to hear from her. Disrespecting, like
you're like watching in real time.
You don't want to deal with any of that shit.
Thirsty Thursdays.
We were like, did MTV send you over?
She probably made a petition.
Yeah, but she got to GoFundMe so she can fly out here and do the podcast.
So you are married, right? And are you guys dating? Any of you?
Yes. I have a baby on the way.
My God.
Are you playing?
Not really. She's due like any minute now.
It's like the whole...
We might have to cut this podcast short. I think she's crowning.
No,
yeah.
She's definitely dilated.
Well, there's a little bit more why Sammy doesn't want to do the show.
Actually, I think if she would have known about that, she probably would have.
She did.
She did know.
It got announced right before we left.
It's because she's in a new relationship with the boyfriend, and she doesn't want. He's probably not having it, just like you wouldn't want her living in a house with her ex, which is completely understandable, you know. So.
Understandable. Wow! Congratulations.
Thank you. Thank you. That's going to be me soon with the
what's that check though?
Spence, you have some dad advice?
Start bouncing on a medicine ball soon.
Is that for me or her?
You will be.
Her arms get tired.
You will be subbed in real quick, and I was not ready.
These guys spoiled her and bought her everything.
I got punked. For my whole life. I never watched in school the pregnancy video, like nothing. I've never seen a baby come out of a vagina in my whole life on any video, any movie. And I was like, I don't need that in my life. And I told the nurses, everyone, right when it's going down, the nurse straight punked me. She's like, look at your kid now! I'm like,
Why did you look? I said,
so gnarly. I know why I wasn't going to look. I would advise don't look.
That's your advice.
Stand your
don't
ground.
look.
Stand your ground.
I was going to go like from over the shoulder. Like
she punked me so hard. I was like...
Where is your wifey?
She's actually at the hotel. She came in for the premiere party tonight, so she'll be there.
So if something happens, you're here.
Yeah.
I would suggest St. John's.
Okay.
Yeah. And they have the gas.
Yeah, legit.
They have the gas, which is really good.
I was just going to do like a Kim Kardashian, do a water birth.
I
was going to have Pauly deliver it.
So it gives you like a little, it just takes a little edge off. Drugs. But it only took me 5 hours. So that's why I was like, I don't want an epidural because they will.
Yeah, flew by.
It's like the longest 5 hours of my life.
No, he had like crystals being brought in. I'm like breathing really hard. Thank God my makeup artist was there because she was like my doula. Spencer's running around with crystal people and this. I'm like, well, get over here. I'm like,
how to get the energy right.
Yes, I love that. More about that.
So are we allowed? Not we allowed. We have to. Are you happy you're not going to prison or what, dog?
It's still. Yes, it's hopefully.
Rewind. Yeah. God, please do not we can. Oh, I thought it was clear. Oh,
yeah, another month. It should be get some closure on it.
Whoa, my bad. I thought we were celebrating.
Yeah.
Look how good he is.
He's an amazing person.
Look at his aura.
That's why I thought it was done.
He's become such a great person from the experience. Honestly, he has such a great attitude.
It had refined me so much, and I had found peace under some really heavy circumstances. You know what I mean? And I had decided to become better and not bitter. And I realized what's really most important in life. Stop fucking laughing.
He's going to need an apology.
What's really most important in life is your family and your friends and experiences and intangibles. It's not the materials. It's the intangibles in life. And just being the best version of yourself against all odds. And I've done that. And I'm just loving life.
Yep.
Living a dream.
I could back him on that. It's true. Yep.
That would be so hard.
And that's what another thing about your guys' show is your guys' journey and everything you guys have gone through. There's so much depth to like your actual real lives, and that's why I think the shows we're coming back to the 9 million viewers. Like I think MTV's.
Hope so. Appreciate it. Thank you.
All right, this is what the network needs.
Appreciate that.
Thank you.
Because it's like. I don't get chills. It brings me back to like the energy you guys brought to the network was so like just dynamic and like exciting.
Electric.
Yeah, electric, like lightning in a bottle. So I'm so happy to like let's bring that bottle back and pop it. Let's go.
Thank you. Thanks for having us.
Thank you. Bring back the hills. Yes, we want the hills back.
We can have like a Speidi show.
Well, no, I'm out here with MTV saying that for your season 2, that it's Throwback Thursdays and it goes Jersey Shore. Then Hills, same Thursday night.
Oh my God!
We can use your millions of viewers.
Do you know how many people would that?
I like that. Boom! It's the Throwback Thursdays.
But I think that if one of you guys didn't want to do it, I think that it would continue to move on, and others would pick up the slack where it was needed.
Absolutely.
Y'all have dynamic personalities yourself, so if there's one person, one link that's like, I'm too big for this. All right, girl. You know what I mean?
The show must go on.
Brody's ready to turn up. He's like,
Brody's ready. I know Brody. He's like
that's a good
mashup.
Yeah,
all of us get together and just party together.
Do like a challenge, the Hills versus the
drinking game event special.
Always go out. That'd be fun.
It'd be so much fun.
But I'm so happy that some of our era is going back on the network. So but what are you guys going to do different? I know there's some smart people here with money and saving millions, but how did you guys not spend all your millions? Because I know Sitch and I were just like out here. Just like, I don't understand.
Oh my God, you guys really are.
I'm still negotiating with the tax man right now. I'm just up front with my issues with him. Like, let's figure this out, sir.
Make a deal.
Yeah,
That's why he had the kid for a tax write-off.
Yeah, there's no way around that. You gotta figure it out.
Yeah. So how did you guys not just run through millions just being smart, or did you watch Speidi and you're like, I'm not doing what they do?
My father actually told me, look at 80s hair bands, because that's like his era. And he'd be like, where are they now? Where are their millions? He's like, they blew it all. They were dumb. He's like, so the first thing you do is pay off your college and get someone to manage your money, and don't touch it.
My dad was like, have fun. I had too much fun, I think.
And most of us saved it, right? I mean,
I just haven't
saved
stopped
mine.
working.
No.
I just haven't stopped working.
Yeah,
Literally.
I saved mine, and then when it was all calmed down, I went to a normal job just to have money coming in.
Job.
I worked at a pet resort. Yeah, and it was it was cool. I loved it, and I just paid my bills off of that money, and I just saved the rest.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you.
I'm just cheap.
That works.
I used to think it was an insult, and now
No, it's good. It's smart.
it's, not cheap, but frugal.
Didn't you drop a book too?
Yeah,
Or
we've all
more
done
than
a bunch
one.
of
No,
stuff.
but like.
Yeah.
I've had books. I mean, I've been on
He's
other.
hiding the Rolexes. So
I didn't get the diamonds on it.
My money is like it's like my weight, right? Like I'll around and like I'll get to
you
a,
broke as right now.
I'll get
You
to,
lost that
no, the opposite. I'll get to a threshold where like, all right, I'm doing too much, and then I'll like know my gauge, like when to calm down. And that's like with spending money and also eating too much. Like, you know what I mean? I can never let myself. Like, you ever watch like My 600-Pound Life?
Gluttony.
Those shows?
Yep.
You don't watch those shows? It's the best show.
We're watching
I
Siesta
don't watch
Key.
TV anymore.
You watch TV?
No.
Well, anyway.
Peppa Pig.
10 minutes of it.
No, My 600-Pound Life. Don't you ever wonder, like, how did they get that far?
Yeah,
you know
I
what
watched
I
that
mean?
show.
Like,
It's pretty
didn't that like 200? You were like, yo, chill.
Like, at what point do you stop?
Oh, when I was depressed after the Hills got canceled, I got up to right now I'm 165.
Yeah.
I got up to 225 just eating pie every night. Just like,
I remember It's a lot.
so I
You're probably like, yo,
I
it's
could
too-
no, that
oh, you
was
could've
that
went that far?
No, I could have gone
okay,
to the 6. I
Check
think.
yourself.
You know, I
Six.
think I was-
6 is big.
Yeah, that's big, bro.
I was like,
But then you were like, there was a point where enough.
yeah. No, I had to switch pies. I went from strawberry to chocolate walnut to fudge brownie. I just was switching it.
No, you're training again.
Yeah, you still doing the
Are
fight, right?
you gonna release another album going with this launch? You gonna drop another tape?
I haven't had time to be in the studio. I've been on tour nonstop. I was in legit a different state every single night this week. DJing, yeah. So I do want to get back in the studio and get something out, but because I got to capitalize this. But now they get us another season, so maybe it'll come out for the next one. Because I missed the boat on this one.
I still can't believe the Britney tour.
Yeah, that was
like
dope.
the ultimate. We're like,
For me too. That was like I thought that was my.
That was so cool.
That was insane.
Psych. Just shows you the level. For you kids listening, that's Britney Spears we're
Yeah.
talking about. It's not like, I don't know, Britney you listen to.
Yeah.
But, God.
So great.
No, the fact that Jersey Shore already got picked up and hasn't even aired just shows you how
So wild,
fire
right?
what the clips they saw.
We went in like we're gonna freaking kill it.
You know, we went harder than we ever gone before. You might
so
think because everybody's different and older. Now we went harder than ever. Yeah.
Cannot.
We knew what we had to do. We were
Oh.
like,
We're professionals now.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
like
I'm getting chilled.
You know,
Stop.
yeah.
Stop.
I don't know if you've seen the new teaser. That's insane. It was like blows away every other trailer.
What I saw paparazzi photos on a yacht, a big ass
yup.
yacht.
Yeah.
Where was that? Miami.
Miami.
You got so you have a mansion, a yacht.
We went to Bahamas, like Bimini.
Yup.
yeah.
you have to see the new trailer. It's like all of us fighting. It's like
Well, that's the thing. You're all professional people, and I think that's something that's really added to it. Like, you all know what you need to do. You all carry your weight. You're not like, I'm phoning this in. I'm too good for this. I'm this. Like, I love that you all appreciate what you do. You know what you do. You know what you're good at, and I feel like that's what makes the all-star team. You know, it's like Barcelona.
Thank you.
That's Messi. We got
You guys need jerseys. Yeah, like a Nike sponsorship.
Yeah.
Some nice Nike merch, jersey.
We call ourselves the Avengers, and we're here to reunite to make reality TV great again.
I feel like you guys are gonna be best friends.
I'm
guys should
definitely
exchange
going.
numbers.
I'm going to court. They need my testimony. Character witness. This is a changed man. He's young. I relate. I know how
we've all
done. It's so easy to spend millions. He was confused with the businesses. His brother screwed him over.
Bad with numbers.
Yeah.
It's so hard because you have agents and managers and lawyers, and so it's like at the end of the day, you just don't make what you think you're making, and that's what's so hard. And then you have whatever it is.
Alone is
and so it's like, what, you end up with 10%, or it's an exaggeration.
Yeah. You guys are the only cast that I've actually been in a room that can relate to those moments when back in the big checks, when you're signing those tax checks and you're just like, it affects you're like, I'm like Cardi B the other day. Cardi B's like, where's my money?
I don't know where that be going. I send that across the countries, and they tell me where my money be going. I was like, where's the money going? Not to schools. I'm like, this is the first time she ever paid taxes.
It is.
Yes, Cardi B, I know that signature.
Yeah, welcome to the real world.
Where does it go?
Signing $1 million check.
Here you go.
Literally.
Yeah, it's insane.
I was counting Lamborghinis like,
This can pay for my kids.
It's stupid.
But no, I love our country. Thank you for taking everything. We're totally proud of it.
The feds are listening.
Thank you.
Mike hasn't said nothing.
No, taxes are great. We love them.
Yeah.
Increase them, please. I think, and give yourself a raise.
We overpay taxes over here.
All right, so is there, obviously the duck phone's back?
Yeah.
Okay.
Took it from the house.
I stole it.
Yeah.
Oh, you kept it. You have it at your house
No, well,
now?
it was at the shore house, so I went to the old shore house, stole it, and then brought it to Miami.
And just so you know, that duck phone's horrible. You can't hear on it. You can't hear it ring. It cuts out, hangs up on everybody, but we still love it.
I didn't even know they still had cord phones, to be honest.
It's like our pet.
So, how are there girls that are being brought in, like one night standing, like throwback style?
Yeah.
What do you mean being brought in?
Yeah, there was some. There was some
on
in
the
there.
new season, not casting, not like hookers, not escorts. Brought in, by game.
It was Miami. Yeah, it was Miami.
So, is there? We get that?
Yep, we get that.
Because nobody ever did girls like Jersey Shore. How they would just be like, "Oh, okay, this is your starring appearance. Goodbye." There's no show ever did any girls like that. I
know.
We killed.
Yeah, there was so many sex tapes out there that they can't air because they film 24/7 on our show. Cameras in the ceilings.
Yeah, threesomes too.
Tell us. Talk about that.
It's wild.
Guys, there's a baby here.
What's wild is there's somebody that has that footage.
It's a vault somewhere.
There's the compilation Jersey Shore sex
What's wild
tapes.
is there's somebody actually watching you while you're doing it.
Yeah, in the
they're
control room watching it go down.
Sitting there watching you.
Now, with all the hacking and everything nowadays, this might happen. We might
One day,
our sex
somebody-
tapes might all
Let's,
get.
not put
North
that into
Korea
the
is going to
universe.
release my penis.
Boom, boom.
Imagine.
So for our audience, our international global audience listening, we need to quickly address the situation's love affair with the glamour girl Danica in the Celebrity Big Brother house, and whether the situation is really just an incredible actor, because Heidi and I felt that you actually fell in love with Danica.
No, she was an attractive girl. I was single at the time, but in my mind, I wanted to settle down. You know what I mean? But I guess she didn't believe me, and it just went that way. You know what I mean? I was like, listen, we can go down this road, and she really didn't reciprocate.
That you were a slut?
No.
She had no idea.
She didn't necessarily if you go halfway down the street, someone else is got to come halfway down. You know what I mean? The same way.
No, I can't follow.
All right. What I'm trying to say is I was telling this chick that I wanted to get with her. I wanted to try to settle down, and she just didn't believe me. She thought I was just like Jersey Shore or whatever.
Were you?
You're spitting games.
Not necessarily. No,
She was. Yeah, but when you live in a house with somebody and you can't leave the house, it's easy.
What is she from? What show?
She's like a naked glamour model.
Out there in UK?
Yeah. She was.
What's her last name?
I have no idea. Oh, come on.
Jenny's like an FBI agent.
Jenny's like your guys'
page
producer.
6 Danica
over here.
Yeah.
Page 6.
Yeah.
She said, like a naked glamour model.
I did not ever think I was going to see the situation act like this. I don't know if it's the edit, but it looked like he was legitimately like in love.
Yeah, no, I currently act like that with my current girlfriend
now. Now I see why.
Yes.
Excuse me, current girlfriend.
Yes.
I knew there was something going on here.
Yeah.
I was like, why aren't we getting the scoop here?
Yeah.
Shout out new girlfriend. He did not look like he was in love with her. It was editing. It was totally just Hollywood TV.
Because he told his girl, he's like, yo, you're the only one I've ever looked like I was in love with.
Oh, okay, yeah, so no.
Now you ruined it.
It was totally not that. I misread the whole season.
You were probably not all there anyway.
Oh, that was 1,000%. I was not all there for many, many years.
Where he is
So on a whole different note, what do you guys do with the kids when you're filming? That was what I was wondering. Do they come or do your parents?
So we actually got a break. So we filmed for 2 weeks. We went home for 2 days to see the kids, which was not enough. And then we went back for another 2 weeks. So like 2 days in, we were already crying, missing the kids. So it was hard.
And
I'll never do it again.
Your nannies had him?
Daddies.
Oh,
the dads, yeah.
And then, do they come and see you, the dads on the show? Because I know originally, like...
Gianni hates cameras.
Yeah.
He, stays away from it. Yeah.
They didn't, only because trying to get there's, no paparazzi laws in Miami, so to have the kids go down...
It's terrifying.
And, there's cameras in their face. We never wanted that for them, so...
And they don't get the break. And they're older.
Yeah, well, 1 and 3. So it's a little harder. They're 3 and 5, but it's still. And then he's in school. Lorenzo's in school.
He's in kindergarten, so I'm not going to pull him out just for my selfishness to see him.
Right.
So.
Right. And Daddy's got it.
Oh yeah, they're amazing.
Yeah. And then are your parents there too, nearby or no?
Not mine. Mine are in New York. I live in Jersey.
Okay.
So that was.
Yeah. And mine's 5 minutes away, so that helped.
Nice.
But it was still hard,
Yeah.
Then we have to think, this is our one time to actually get away, have a good time. We're on vacation with our best friends. Let's just enjoy it as much as we can. So the roomies were amazing with, us crying over the kids.
Yeah, that seems like such a split heart thing because you want to be there and enjoy it and have fun, and then
it was nice to relate to Pauly also because Pauly has a daughter, so we were going through him too.
Oh my gosh, I didn't realize that.
Yeah. She's so cute. I can't.
So cute.
Amabella.
Legit twin of Pauly.
Yeah, she's a mini me. I got her DJing already.
That's amazing.
So much energy too.
Yeah, she's DJing and she hits the gym with me.
So you guys need a kids special.
Oh my god.
Like Jersey Shore playgroup,
Spin-off.
Jenny's daughter's already saying
God, I just got another video today.
Another one? The one you said before was hilarious. I don't mean to laugh. That was funny.
Spencer, listen to this. You gotta watch your mouth.
No, they're sponges. Listen, they're sponges. Once it comes 3 years old, you're done.
You better tell her that Santa is not getting her presents.
What the sponges?
I don't know who's doing what, but I was like, if someone's trying to drop these, because I don't say anything like that. And then I heard this morning she was like, let's fucking roll. When you got in the car, let's go. And I'm like,
man.
who's saying this to her?
Wait, is it from the trailer? Has she been watching? No, seriously, because don't you say that in the back seat? Let's fucking go.
Oh my god, she's coming, mommy.
Dad's watching the trailer.
though.
Wait for your daughter.
I'm just saying, no, I'm being maybe that's what...
I don't know where she's getting it from.
Jenny's never cursed.
Detective work right there.
Me.
Yeah.
I don't know where it's coming from.
So are you guys on a press tour? You have tonight, and then you have New York.
We were in New York
London.
last
We're going to London, Mexico City.
We were in Toronto last week. You mean yesterday? yeah, New York yesterday, Toronto last week.
Because this premieres, it actually premieres in 180 countries April 5th. The same times at same date everywhere.
Global premiere.
It's like Tom Cruise level. It's like Mission Impossible 5.
Game of Thrones.
We definitely didn't think that was going to happen when we started.
Yeah.
No, we didn't know that.
So do you guys all sit in first class together? Because
Yeah, but they separate us because they know if we're
the plane would get
Together,
turned
it's
around.
No, it's gonna go down.
Me and Nicole were on a plane together. We both got
bombed
off the plane.
Oh,
You must have been on United.
United.
Too soon?
They were cutting us off, and we're like, "How dare you give us Meatball's water?"
Oh my god! I mean, my dream just look up from coach and see you guys in first class.
Crazy.
Oh my god! It's them.
crazy. We would be like, that's you guys.
Like, take my seat.
London's gonna be dope. London's gonna be dope.
Yo, you're ruining my whole like perception over here.
I know.
Guys are, in Beverly Hills.
You guys are heroes.
Those
Suits
days
right now.
10 years ago.
No, but
now,
I'll be honest.
now I'm repping my free Taco Bell shirt.
No, but I didn't know he had like a dope personality like that. Though.
Yeah,
well, I had to get humbled as well.
Okay.
We also had a very different show. Like, you guys had an equal show. Like, you're all known as the stars. We had a narrator, and with the narrator, it was her show. So if you have to be,
Angelina.
She was telling her.
Angelina
being the star.
Angelina narrating your life.
and then she's trying to get you kicked off the whole time, and then if she doesn't like you, she decides how you get edited, and so it's
That's the real drama. I want to see that drama.
Why? Yeah, that was the show. We were like, please. It was different.
So you don't even know if you have a job. It's like you wake up and she can be like, you're fired.
Oh no, they had like, if we didn't do something, they go, oh, you're not getting paid this week.
I'd be like, give me the dish.
Yeah, like, no, it's like,
welcome to our
okay,
world.
what was that line again? Text it again. I'm good on
Get
that.
out of my car.
Because, I mean, I was spending, like, where I was calling MTV, like, yo, let me get that check ahead of schedule. Like I'm going to need that advance. So when they used that leverage, I was like, oh, you want me to look like a lunatic psychopath? Okay, I'm available. What day this week?
How many ways do you want that?
Yeah,
Fairly expensive.
Sometimes
you got to do what you got to do. It's work.
But then you get so deep into playing crazy that, like, when Al Roker's in your face on, like, the Today Show, it's like, well, F you, Al Roker, you weatherman. Like, you know what I mean? Like, then you live it, you know? So, in a perfect world, I would have been a lunatic on the hills, and then, like, on Good Morning America, like, it's a television show. I love to entertain.
You did that for a while.
I know. But then they would be like, you need to say it's real, blah, 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 blah.
Oh, my.
What's the craziest thing you ever spent money on? Now that I'm just curious.
Oh, I mean, the dumbest.
1,000-pound crystal that we see.
Yeah, I love it, so that's not the dumbest.
Okay.
Well, I dropped $75,000 on a rock.
What the
Like an
I think you definitely have me beat on stuff like that.
If I bought it wholesale, definitely, but I bought it in Beverly Hills and got straight ripped
An
off.
impulse buy.
Yeah. Well, I didn't know how much it was. I used to just hand the credit card, and then the business manager was like, I think you got fraud. And I was like, why? And they're like, they just ran crystals. So I'm like, no, I got that. And they're like, well, we can return it. I'm like, no, I want it.
Oh, wow.
Well, I thought we'd be Kim Kardashian, because we were more famous than Kim at one time. Now she's the queen, but so my brain was like,
you already counted.
Yeah, so and if MTV had backed us like they backed Kim and like just kept airing the show, even with Kim only gets 1 million viewers, The Hills got canceled at 3.2 million viewers. So like, I wasn't far off in thinking that like we were going to keep getting checks. So. And I was only 23, you know, like, I just didn't have perspective. And I was.
I wish you guys stayed.
Oh,
same.
Ditto.
It would have been nice to, like,
feel ya. Totally, girl.
Like, you guys are really friends. You guys are all friends. Like, you feel that you guys are teammates. Like, that's just so cool.
Yeah. That's what makes this season different, is that, like, when we used to do it, we were kind of like work acquaintances. We were kind of sick of each other. And now, like, we've become more family with each other than our own family at home.
Yeah,
you know?
it's true.
Well, because the experience, I was going to say, like, how much you can relate to the journey. Like, you have your family, but
we text each other all day long.
Yeah, it's like a group chat.
Every second.
If you disappear for 10 minutes, you come back to 134 text messages. It's crazy.
We don't even need a relationship. Like, we're with each other.
Honestly, it's actually ruining my relationship.
Are like real actual families are like, can you put down?
Yeah. Oh, damn.
Ron just said the best meme.
Print these
and I got
iMessages and drop it as like a little book.
Everybody's saying that, but we're not giving it up, yo.
No, but you could do like redacted, like the government, you know, like like certain things are blacked out. You like put it together.
That would be a good book right there.
Fun. It could be like a drinking game too. Like when there's one phrase, always use your drink in the book. I don't know.
Yeah,
I'm buying.
I'm telling you, yeah, something to
I'm buying all the merch. We need good merch for this launch. I hope there dropping like merch is super key.
Dude, we're like the biggest billboard in Times Square. We
spent so much money this time.
We took over the subway. The subway, like, is us. The entire subway.
We got one in Sunset now.
We're on Sunset, dude.
Yeah, it's on Sunset by the
All the famous people are gonna see us.
By Mel's Diner.
They know.
Kim Kardashian.
They know. They all know.
That one's for you.
I think we gotta let you guys go here.
These famous people have to continue being famous, everyone. Tune in to next week where we're trying to get famous again.
Yes.
Thank you.
Got our vote. Make Speidi famous again. It really is in real life. Yeah, it's not a joke. Honestly, God bless all you guys. I haven't had as much fun.
We love
in
you.
years.
We didn't believe you guys were coming.
Yeah, I was like,
you must mean like they're representing.
Yeah,
Maybe one.
Yeah, like,
No,
Maybe Angelina.
I was like, well,
Cast of Jersey Shore.
Maybe the girl that we one night stood that night.
yeah. Well,
Good luck, Ronnie.
Thank you. Appreciate it.
okay,
I'm excited.
Hopefully it's after tonight's party, though.
Do you know if it's a boy or girl, real
It's a girl. Yeah.
Do you have a name?
He's screwed.
Yes, I
Is
do.
it a secret still?
Yes. Secret.
Get crazy.
Did you get her Instagram?
Not yet, but these guys bought her everything that you could.
Well, get the social media, like.
Yeah, I know. Start tagging her and
Spencer
stuff like
asked for
that.
free stuff. Just ask to remember free.
Oh, it's like.
Oh yeah, I've got tons of.
Oh, like those Amazon wish lists,
like
like all the porn stars do.
You know I got one. You know I got one.
Every time I get a package, Spencer gets upset. I bet it's for Gunner.
Well, I can't fit in the stroller. Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Come out with.
Well, thanks for tuning in to this wild episode of Make Speidi Famous Again with our pals from Jersey Shore. Get crazy, get wild. And thanks to our sponsors.
Visit zoolily.com/Speidi and use the code 3% off your first order.
And get a special free trial membership of Beachbody On Demand when you text Speidi to 3030.
Download new episodes of Make Speidi Famous Again every Wednesday. Yes, on PodcastOne.com, the Podcast One app, or Apple Podcasts. Yes.
Yes, Gunner, tell him, make sure to rate and review on Apple Podcasts. Really nice things. See you next week.
Say something, Gunner. Tell him to subscribe. Tell them, Gunner.
Hi, it's Jamie, Progressive's #1, #2 employee. Leave a message at the... Hey, Jamie, it's me, Jamie. This is your daily pep talk. I know it's been rough going ever since people found out about your a cappella group, Mad Harmony, but you will bounce back. I mean, you're the guy always helping people find coverage options with the Name Your Price tool. It should be you giving me the pep talk. Now get out there, hit that high note, and take Mad Harmony all the way to nationals this year! Sorry, it's pitchy.
Progressive Casualty Insurance Company and Affiliates. Price and coverage match limited by state law.
The president says he didn't know about a hush money payment. I'm Jackie Quinn with an AP News Minute. President Trump was asked by a reporter on Air Force One about the $130,000 payment to porn actress Stormy Daniels.
Why did Michael Cohen make this if there was no truth around engagement? You have to ask Michael Cohen.
He says ask his attorney, Michael Cohen, who's the one who admits making the payment. The president says that he expects National Guard troops to remain along the U.S.-Mexico border until Congress funds his border wall. The president is also proposing $100 billion in tariffs on Chinese goods, upping the trade dispute between the two countries.
Blue streets! Our streets! Blue streets!
Protesters gathered outside a New York City police precinct after the fatal shooting of a mentally ill man who was waving a pipe at people. Officers say surveillance video shows it did look like a gun. So far, only a chimney is reported damaged after an earthquake in California. I'm Jackie Quinn.